Yes, good morning, students. Welcome to my class. I will just wait for about a minute or two so that everyone can join in. Everyone in the class must join the lecture. From now onwards, I am announcing this in the open forum. From now onwards, I would be tagging your presence in the class session with your online test in the IMCRP. If you are not present in the class session and you're not interacting, I would not be considering your IMCRP marks valid because people are taking advantage. I am sorry to say that they are just not attending the class and just giving the IMCRP test and getting the attendance, or some people are just saying hi and going off. So, this is not allowed. We must have a conversation, we must have a constant interaction. So, in the comment section, I want people to comment about the video, about the class, about any queries that you have, or just a hi, whatever. I must be able to recognize that you are present in the class. It should not so happen that you're not there in the class, but you're just giving IMCRP test and you are marked present. This should not happen. And if this happens, we will take this issue up and talk to your parents. Okay, I believe most of you have joined. Okay, so last day we had a class on the introductory class on work study. And as we have learned in the last class, that work study has got two components. One is method study, the other is time study. Method studies deals with studying the method of doing the job, and time study deals with standardizing the time for doing the job. So today we will focus on method study in details. I hope all of you have got the slides with you, the PPT that I have sent. I hope all of you have that. Okay, so we begin with the first slide, method study. Method study is a systematic recording and critical examination of existing and proposed ways of doing work. It is an examination of existing process of doing work and proposed process of doing work. Which one is better? As a means of developing and applying easier and more effective methods and reducing cost. Now, reducing cost is a very, very important aspect. There might be several methods in the world of doing a task much more effectively, much more efficiently, which can't be imagined. But that may require plenty of cost, plenty of money. But that is not the objective. The objective is the cost should be the same, if not lower, but the effectiveness, the efficiency should be the same, if not higher. That is the motive of meta study. It aims to find best possible manufacturing procedure that requires least time and least fatigue. See, time and fatigue both are totally different things. We need to understand what are they. Worker should be able to do a particular task in the least possible time so that time resource is saved. Fatigue is another thing which is dealt with the ergonomic principles. Ergonomic principles means the principles of body movement. How much body movement, or whether the body movement is comfortable for the person who is doing the task. If the body movement is not comfortable, then fatigue will come in. If I have to walk down 5 times about a half a kilometer without doing any work, just for doing the work, I have to walk down 5 kilometers, 5 times half a kilometer in a manufacturing sector. That means you are unnecessarily making the worker fatigue. Then you will not get the actual productivity. Okay. It is used to analyze movement of body, people, or material. Movement of body, movement of people. As I've told you, movement of people. How much distance the people will have to move, as well as the material, because material is also carried by people. Activities of people and machines. Now, machines are dormant here. In work study, in method study, we are not really dealing with machines, we are more dealing with people. Now, if you're dealing with people, those who are operating the machines, then machines comes into picture. But only machines, only tasks done with machines are not really our focus in work study. Okay. The next slide is the objectives of method study. First one is improvement of processes and procedures. It is very clear that if method study is done properly, processes and procedures will improve, because we are always trying to find out new ways of doing things. Improvement in the design of plant and equipment. The total design of the plant, total design of the equipment can change due to method study. It is linked with the third point, improvement of layout. The entire layout can change. You may have used a hybrid layout which might change completely because of a newer method adopted. Okay. Economy in human effort and reduction of unnecessary fatigue. Again, you have to have economy in human effort, and unnecessary fatigue needs to be reduced. There are plenty of ergonomic principles developed by Gilbreth, known as Thurbligs. There are motion study principles. Motion study principles are like, if you have two knobs, say for example, one knob is placed here, one knob is placed here. If you are moving two knobs in the same direction, it will be difficult for you. If you move the two knobs in two opposite directions, it will be easier for you. If you are working, sitting on a chair, and wish to stand sometime and work, wish to sit sometime and work, the posture of the chair and the posture of the table should be such that you can stand and work and sit and work at the same time. There should not be any problem. So, environment. Obviously, if everything is, the method is improved, the working environment will also improve. Next is the methodology of method study. First, it is same as the methodology of work study. It's more or less same. First is select the work, then record the work. Recording is done by charts and diagrams. Then examine whether every aspect of the job by asking few questions. What are the questions? What, why, where, when, who, and how. What is the job? Can there be another job? Why we are doing the job? Can there be another reason for doing the job? Where we are doing the job? Can there be another place for doing the job? When we are doing the job? Can there be another time for doing the job? And how we are doing the job? Can there be another process, another method for doing the job? These are the 5 questions you have to ask yourself. This consists of method study. I hope it's clear to all of you. Then develop, review ideas, eliminate, simplify, combine, rearrange, make new method which is more safe, chart new method, submit for proposal. Again, we are talking about charting new methods. Method study uses charts and diagrams. Then install and maintain. Install the method, new method, proposed method, if better, and then maintain the new method. Then comes, I have drawn a flow chart. You will be having the flow chart with you. First select, then record, then examine. If after examining it is okay, you continue to develop, install, and maintain. If it is not okay, you go back to select. So this, I guess it is visible to all of you. I guess this is visible to all of you, more or less. Even though all of you have got this slide, still I have just shown it for your convenience. Charts in method study. What are the charts that we use in method study? Operation process chart, flow process chart, that is man, machine, and machine type, multiple activity chart, that is two hand process chart, SIMO chart, simultaneous motions chart, Thurblick and Gilbert chart. So these are the charts available in method study. Next slide, I've given just an example of one of those charts, that is flow process chart symbols. Here there are certain symbols like a capital O means operation, you're doing some kind of operation. A capital D means a delay in operation. An arrow means transportation, you're transporting something from one place to the other place. An inverted triangle means hold, and a square means inspection. So using these symbols, we can develop a flowchart of our entire task and then conduct the method study if anything can be rearranged. Okay. I've given you certain Thurblicks in the next slide. Now, Thurblicks is a word which, if you look carefully, if you just reverse the word Gilbreth, you will get Thurblick. Gilbreth has proposed these search, find, select, grasp, hold, transport loaded, transport empty. All these things are proposed by Gilbreths. They are called Thurblicks. Each of them has their own type of symbol. Search means, I will just explain just one or two. Search means when your eye is moving to search something, you have not found it, your eyes are moving. Find means when your eyes have got fixed to the thing that you are trying to find. Grasp means when you are grasping something, when your hand is on the product. Transport loaded means you are transporting something from one place to the other place. You are transporting. I am transporting this mobile phone. This is transport loaded. And I am again bringing the hand back. This is transport empty. Okay. Then use, disassemble, inspect, preposition, release load, unavoidable delay, avoidable delay, plan, rest. All these are Thurblicks that can be used to chart your work down. Then the techniques, as I have already told you that the techniques of method studies are charts and diagrams. I've given some examples. Process chart, two-handed process chart, SIMO chart. These are charts. Diagrams are flow diagrams, string diagrams, travel chart, etc. These are some examples of charts and diagrams, which are techniques used in method study. So, this is the basics of method study. I would also give you snapshots of some notes in your group account. You can go through them and understand method study more clearly. Next day, we will get into time study or work measurement, the second component of your work study. Work study had two components. One is method study, one is time study or work measurement. We had completed method study. Now we will get into time study or work measurement. Okay? If you have any questions, you may please ask. The class must be interactive. If you have any questions, you may please ask in the comments box. And after you have done with the class, you must give the online test. But make sure, I am repeating again, online test and your comments will be tagged together. I will manually do that. Those who are not attending their online test will not be counted. Okay? Now you can keep on commenting. Whatever questions you have, I will answer by commenting too. Thank you.